Live from Carroll City, where all the jaywalking makes Sullendale look downright law-abiding, it's the Stan Major Show with Stan Major. Today, Stan looks a little green around the gills from all those nasty Dominican cigars. Don Johnson still doesn't bother to show up, but Michael Talbott might call up and cancel his Friday appearance. And Stan continues to search for ladies with long-suppressed desires. And now, a man still searching for his long-lost twin brother, known only by the first name Howdy, Stan Major.
An absolutely incredible performance by Michael Talbott's twin brother. When Michael comes in the station and sees Mike Wolf, I think he's going to run in the other direction. He was. What do you do, hang up? Yeah, hello?
Stan?
Michael, where are you?
I'm having my nails done, and, that's good, honey, thank you. More champagne?
In a pizza shop.
See, you guys got all kinds of money. This is the greatest. Listen, excuse me a minute.
Wait till you... Hey, Michael.
What the heck's wrong with you?
Michael.
Yes, sir.
Wait till you see what we bring Sandra out in.
Oh, my gosh. Well, our ETA is about 10 minutes, buddy. We need that I-95 song. Oh, my. Anyway, honey, no, don't spill the champagne all over me. All right. Anyway, I'll be there shortly, sir. We're on our way.
Okay, Michael, we're just...
All these people who don't believe I'm coming, I'll be there. What's wrong with you?
All right, Michael.
You got to answer their pants?
Okay, Michael.
Dan, I took a shower. I got clean underwear.
Relax.
I got a whole clean outfit on.
Relax, Michael. Turn the air conditioning up.
Yeah, can you do that?
Okay, just turn the air conditioning up and relax.
Got plenty of cigars?
Did you call us collect, by the way?
You bet I did, baby.
Bye. That'll teach you, Michael. I think Talbott and Johnson and the rest are very lucky they're filming in Miami. Could be in L.A.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty sitting at my side, standing in the wind blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the beat, six stop. We gonna ride it till we just can't ride it no more. From the side to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. It's like another perfect day. I love L.A. Bum over there, man, he's down on his knees. Look at these women, ain't nothing like them nowhere. Century Boulevard, reloaded. Century Boulevard, reloaded. Turn the party for Boulevard, reloaded. Century, reloaded.
Just another typical day on the Ventura Freeway, friends.
Yeah, it's good to be back in a city where they get radio.
Have you been over to the stadium, Ronald?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah, love it.
Do you know Joe Robbie personally?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know the Bears games is going to be on ESPN?
Mm-hmm. Checking all the mail. Stanley Cohen.
Wake up, Neil.
Stanley Cohen.
Oh, Stanley Cohen called you? Hey, that ought to wake you up. That's enough to wake you up, Neil. Neil's asleep, friend.
You fall asleep?
Stanley Cohen.
I'm out of here. Just
What's
came to say
Stanley
hello.
Cohen doing calling Ron Harrison, I wonder?
Looking for a job.
Oh, is it a message?
Yeah, it's a
To
phone.
call Stanley Cohen?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is funny.
He's gonna say
I
to you,
missed
Ron,
that.
why does Neil play all those records?
Why does he play the whole song? I don't understand. Yeah, we got a 9-9, Stanley. But don't worry about it because they're messing with success, so don't worry about it. Stand to the front desk now, it says. That means old what's-his-name is probably here. Michael Talbott.
No, he's not supposed to be here until 2:30 or something.
I just came from Middle
It says
America.
stand to the front desk
Jan
now.
is on the board.
Do you know of any other hot spots that a young, beautiful woman could go to have a good time around here?
I'm thinking.
Well, think hard, will you? Because I'm bored to death.
Don't rush me.
Okay.
Have you been to Davie?
No?
Have you heard of Davie?
Oh, yes, I've heard of Davy.
It's probably the most exciting place this side of Las Vegas, ma'am.
Is it really?
Yeah, especially about 11 o'clock at night.
Oh. Well, you know, I don't really know anybody around here, and I was wondering if you,
You
knew
don't
of
listen.
any
You go to
place that
Davie, you
could-
don't have to know anybody, believe me.
No? No,
All right,
you
take
don't?
my word for it, ma'am. Get a map out, get a road map, rent a car, go to Davie.
And what's going on down there?
Oh, you'll find out.
Okay, well,
And have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful time, ma'am.
Thank you, I will.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's
What's
take a
his
break.
name?
What's his name? What?
Who's the guy on the radio before you?
Oh, Neil.
Oh.
Neil. Yeah, Neil was perturbed today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Well, people step on his toes, you know. Doesn't have anything to do with us. 'Cause
Well, that's what you get. You
we
should know
love the
what's
man.
his name. That's
Like
the
he
way it
says,
is.
It's a free country except for his show.
Oh.
Okay? Now, he was playing some stupid record, and, you know, like those things often happen.
Yeah,
somebody said, don't play that record, you know, and he gets all uptight about that, you know? I mean, look, the guy's got 80,000 people, average quarter hour at 11 o'clock, and they're telling him, don't do that. What can I tell you?
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
You know?
we're just going to continue on and press on and get, you know...
Listen, I'm very
get our
happy to be
ratings.
here. I'm very
What do
pleased.
you think of this place? Didn't I tell you this would be a great place to shoot a Miami Vice
I think
episode?
this is something else. I didn't really...
I hung up on you, Michael. How are you?
Well, I
Sit down.
showed up, didn't I?
There's your Coke. There's your cigar. Oh, wow. Far out. That's exactly what I needed because I don't have a white one. I have two black ones.
Oh, there you are.
Fantastic. Can I give these away on the show?
Okay.
Will you autograph them?
Certainly.
Okay. That's great. Thank you. Miami Vice hats. That's really classy.
Yeah, it's a great country.
How are you?
Good.
It's good that you showed up
Of course I'd have to.
because
show
you had our limo, and you know where would you have ended up?
Perrine.
Davie. I just sent a British
I know.
lady
Why
to
didn't you say
Davie.
my living room? I figured you'd come up with that, being as clever as you are. She said, where's a hot place to go? How about my living room? The air broke down. There's no AC. It's real hot.
Did you happen to hear the Elvis call yesterday about 5:15?
Elvis
Jr.
has
called.
left the phone booth. That was very funny.
The show ended. I
Who
don't want
is
to
this
talk
guy?
to anybody.
Do I know this guy?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I've met him or not.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody knows him. I think he's a businessman.
Well, he's very good.
Yeah, isn't he?
He is really something else.
I'm sure he'll try to get through this afternoon. In fact, he's about ready for the VIP line. He's that good. Speaking of the VIP line, that phone number I gave you when you were in Iowa,
Yes, I use that, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about. Every time you tell me that, that's the number I call on, and you always say, I don't know why Talbot does this. Guys, what number do I call on when I call? There, see?
The regular talk show line, right?
No.
He calls on the VIP line, really? Did he call on the VIP line today? Very good. Well, I'm going to have...
Let me see Darlene.
Wait a minute. First things first.
This
is more important. No, this is more important. Your guys down there can make up anything. Can they make up a little poster? Okay. Put that up someplace down there?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Okay. Don't don't say the number on the air.
No, that's perfect, sure.
Okay, this little poster that says, call him anytime between 2 and 6 and talk to him for a couple of minutes, okay?
No problem.
All right, now here's Darlene in the ad. What'd I tell you?
Oh, gosh.
Johnson will go bonk.
Now, is she in this town?
No, she's
in L.A., right?
She's in L.A. I love L.A.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. And she sent us some
How old is Darlene?
Darlene's 21.
She's too old for Don. But she's right in the ballpark for me, I tell you. Oh, my gosh. She's got big feet. I like that.
Just show Johnson 2 photos. This one, okay? I mean, he's got to go, bonkers over that one. This one and this one.
Oh, gosh. I just got out of prison.
Describe that for our listeners, Michael. I don't even know what kind of... We got to get one of the young ladies in here to tell us what kind of a bathing suit this is.
Boy, I have...
I mean, what there is of it. I mean, there's nothing there, right?
It's...
That certainly is Darlene. There's a lot of Darlene showing.
She does have long legs, so they go into another time zone, these legs. That's great. She's a doll, that's for sure.
Okay, well... Oof. Tell Donald or you can have them...
I'm not giving them to him.
Oh, okay.
I'll give them right to Timmerman. How's that? We'll bypass Johnson.
Hey, that'd be great.
Although he does have casting approval, but we'll work something out.
Does he really? That was one of the questions that I was going to ask you.
What?
Does he have casting approval?
Well, Don's got a lot sacrifices and effort that he's put into this show. He works very hard, and he's certainly entitled.
That's going to distract you for the whole show.
Yeah, put it...
I'm going to put it in the package.
He cares a great deal about this show. He knows that it's very important to him, and we want it to go another couple of years.
See, he's not answering my question.
Yes, he does.
Whenever I ask him about Don Johnson, he doesn't answer the question.
What happened to what's his name? Did he leave the building?
Who? Elvis?
Oh, what's his name?
Who's that?
What's his name?
What's his name? What?
Who's the guy on the radio before you?
Oh, Neil.
Oh.
Neil. Yeah, Neil was perturbed today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Well, people step on his toes, Doesn't have anything to do with us.
That's what you get. You should know what's his name. That's the way it is.
It's a free country except for his show.
Oh.
Okay. No, he was playing some stupid record, and, like those things often happen.
Yeah,
somebody said, don't play that record, and he gets all uptight about that, I mean, look, the guy's got 80,000 people, average quarter hour at 11 o'clock, and they're telling him, don't do that. What can I tell you?
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, we're just going to continue on and press on and get,
Listen, I'm very happy to be here. I'm very
What do you
pleased.
think of this place? Didn't I tell you this would be a great place to shoot a Miami Vice episode?
I think this is something else. I didn't realize it was this big.
I mean, when you came out here on 207th Avenue, out here on Palm Lane, saw all the garbage and everything, I'll bet you were thinking, oh, God, this is going to be the pits. And then you come through the gate, and you see the building, and then you walk in and you see the atrium out there, and
this is very nice.
It's like it's a different country.
I was up here when another DJ was on FM a couple of years ago. We came up and chatted, but this is really great. I didn't...
Much better than Love 94 for shooting if you want a good radio station.
Yes, we do want a good radio station.
Well, you got it right here.
Okay, pal.
And you can have this studio from 6 to 6. From 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. There's nothing going on here. So you can have this one. Okay.
The toilets included?
Everything.
Oh.
But I was...
Where would my room be?
Well, see, now we have... that's the newsroom there. That's where Arlene and Mike... Did you meet your twin brother, by the way?
Was that him sitting out there in the Hawaiian shirt? Mr. L walks by and says, this guy looks just like you. And I said, look, that was scared because I looked in there and I said, that looks like me sitting
with the beard. If
Yeah.
you had a beard, you and Michael Wolff could walk down the street holding hands. You'd be twin brothers.
Wow.
He'll be
Yeah,
in.
I wanna meet him.
He's going to do the news here in just a second. He'll be in here.
All right.
He's really, it's really something. Nobody believes me, but it's absolute, I'm glad Joel picked up on it because it's absolute fact.
Unbelievable.
Hear me play Don's record?
Yes, I like that, by the way. I like...
It's a good video, and it's a good record.
He worked very hard, you know. I think some of the
all those
listeners,
scenes
the
with Laurie Singer, that was really tough. That would be tough to take.
Well, you know, I read for that part. They went the other way. So what are you going to do, you know? But he works very hard. I'll just say this about Don. I respect him. I get along with him. He's taught me a great deal, and I like him very much, and I consider him my friend. And that's all I want to say about Don Johnson.
Okay, nobody call in and ask about Don Johnson.
Because the question I get wherever I go is what
Michael
is Don
Talbot
Johnson really like?
What is
so
Michael Talbot really like?
I wanted to host the Late Show and have him come on, and his first question out of my mouth is, Don, what's it like working with Mike Talbot? Huh? Probably say something like, well, the two chairs he sits in, or... I don't know.
How come he wouldn't come on the show with you?
He's working.
Oh, okay.
See, that's another thing. See, he works all the time, and he's in every scene. So he's got a little bit busy schedule. I told him about you. I think they're listening down there anyway.
Well, I certainly hope so. It's about damn time, because Roger says, oh, that Johnson, he doesn't even know you exist. Doesn't even know you exist.
Sure he does.
Okay,
sure he does. Believe me. I brought a number of things here. You know, we were talking the other day. I brought some fan mail.
Really?
Brought a bunch of fan mail about time changes to go back to the old time slot, and I brought a wonderful contact list for you.
Hey,
now your questions are answered, except for these numbers, but everything else is right here for you.
Fantastic. You mean I can call and talk to somebody other than Tim?
Yeah.
Great, because
Sure.
Tim doesn't know who I am.
Tim's a
good guy, but he still doesn't know who
You got Bonnie
Stan Major
Timmerman
is.
in New York?
Well,
you can start casting out of here. You got the catering guys.
Dee Miller's been trying to get me on her couch now for years.
Well, now that I've met you, I don't blame her.
Oh, okay.
Is it a big couch?
Well, I don't know. Dee's a big lady. We don't mean that, Dee, in the literal sense.
I like Dee. She's good to me.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah, we got everything. We got the Grips down here. We got Greg Casper, Gary Johnson, Perry Jones.
I want to
Green.
talk
They're
about...
all here.
I'm glad you brought that in, because I want to talk about some of the people behind the scenes. I'm really tired of talking about Talbot and Johnson.
Oh, my.
I want to find out about some of the movers and shakers who really make it work. Because it's kind of tough doing it here in Miami. But you got it down pat now, right? You got the...
Yeah, 3 years of practice.
Yeah. It must have been really interesting, like the first 6 months.
It was very difficult because, first of all, we had... nobody liked the term vice down here. And that right away kind of... the original title was Gold Coast. When we shot the pilot, it was called Gold Coast.
No kidding.
And they did a market research on it, and everybody seemed to think if you got the name Vice, everybody's going to, Miami Vice. Yeah. Doesn't that ring a little bit better than the Gold Coast?
Yeah.
Something about that. So, and they were a little...
It also makes for better baseball caps.
Yes, that's what I think. The Gold Coast.
You couldn't put Miami Gold Coast on all those caps.
That's true.
And all those T-shirts that those young ladies wear. While you like that, I think we have to do some commercials.
I bet we do.
Yeah, we're backed up here. Kyle, you want to do a break? Okay, Michael Talbot of Miami Vice is here. I'm going to talk to him for the next 4 or 5 minutes, and then right after the news on the hour, after we play Don's record again, we're going to play it. We're going to play it 4 times today.
Listen, I'm
drive the program director nuts, but boy, we're making points with Johnson. We're going to sell that record. He needs the money.
Yeah, I was at his house for a party. I ate him out of house and home. He does need the money.
We'll be right back. Okay, you want to do that now? Make him happy? Just say that now. Used cars? Okay, because we're taping it. Okay.
All right.
We're taping the whole show, certainly, so I don't have to work tomorrow. This is Michael Talbot.
Is he ready?
With a line of dialogue from the movie Used Cars, which we'll discuss later in the show.
2,400, old man? I'm going to have to think about it. I got your card. How's that?
That's it?
That's all.
You
I
mean
got
he
there.
walked? The guy from Zeta came all the way in.
Actually, you know what I say is, I got your card. I'll give you a call. So why don't we do it that way? 2400, old man. I'm going to have to think about it. I got your card. I'll give you a call. Now, he had 2 shots at it. Now, if he didn't get it on that...
That's right.
See, I'll give you a call so you can use that, see?
Oh, okay.
You got that?
Oh, I understand. Well, you see, the guys from Zeta they're a little weird. You understand that? I mean...
Zeta, what is that, a sorority or something?
That's what used to be I-95, which is now WZTA on FM. You remember what FM radio is?
Not really.
Oh. Well, most of the people in Miami are joining you.
That's the Hall of Gold.
You're sending me all these pictures. I'm going to have to describe all these pictures that Michael's giving to me.
The Hall of Gold.
Yeah,
that's where everybody shuts up. There's the King's Plane across the Lisa Marie across the street.
Here at Graceland, yeah.
And there's the final resting place for the bug.
It is on your barn.
Yeah, wait until the producers are looking for it this year. That's going to be great.
You think they're going to want it?
Well, they got a ways to go get it.
Boy, that bug is... How'd you get it up there?
Put a rope through the window and just hoisted it up.
But how's it staying?
It's bolted into the wall.
It really is on the side of the barn. That's incredible, Michael.
Mm-hmm. People stop by and look, take pictures. It's great. I tell them it's an African killer bee, and they're here to stay. So it's kind of scary.
Did anybody ever call Truly Nolan in Waverly? I mean, worried about this?
I don't think so. I don't think... I don't know what they'd do. I was going to paint a great big fly swatter next to it. I don't know. What are we going to do here? News?
Yeah, we got minute of headlines coming up, and your twin brother's going to do the headlines, and then...
that's going to be exciting.
He came in. Would you like to reinforce what I've been saying about him?
Yes, he certainly does.
Michael is really...
He's unbelievable, this guy.
Well, if you ever get sick or anything, and they can take some long shots...
Perfect. He'd do it. He could double perfectly.
Sure.
Do you want a job or what? All right, good. You're in.
Yeah, because he doesn't work for a living anyway.
What? Because he's in radio?
Okay, we're going to go to the telephones when we come back. For Michael Talbott, all the lines are tied up. And how long are you going to stick around?
We'll do the whole thing, babe.
Great.
We're here till 6.
Fantastic. Then you can take me to dinner.
I want to meet,
right back.
What's her name?
Michael.
Yes.
I'm fine.
Hi, Don.
Yeah, this is Don Johnson calling.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Listen, I've got an idea about how we can make this hurricane work.
He wants to run me out of town in a hurricane.
Sorry, Stan, you did it now.
What we got here, we take all this hot air that you guys are to the air, and we get it down here on the beach, and we can get this hurricane in a minute.
Don, you're my idol, you know. Now, babe, did you want me to wash the motorhome today at all? You know, your shoes probably need a little shine, don't they?
Listen, I'm taking the day off. I'm playing a little golf today.
Oh, yeah?
But over the weekend, I want you to check the air on all the tires. You know, and I got some stains there back there on the breakfast nook area. You'll take care of that, won't you, babe?
I bet you do. So you're not working today?
No, babe, I'm playing golf.
Oh.
And listening to you on the radio on one of the greatest stations in South Florida, WINZ.
Ooh.
While you're saying that, could you mention my name, Don?
What is your name?
Stan Major. Thanks, Don.
Stan, you're the greatest. And you got one of the greatest guys in the world sitting right there next with you. He's my buddy. He's my pal. And without him, Miami Vice wouldn't be what it is.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say that.
How about that? That's great.
I appreciate that, sir.
And while I've got all this free airtime here, I just want to thank South Florida. The folks down here have been so patient and understanding when we've tied up traffic and maybe caused a little inconvenience. And we just really appreciate everybody helping us out, and we hope that they appreciate us for bringing some national attention to Florida, and we're going to continue to make the best show on television.
Thank you, Don.
Don?
Yes, Stan.
Needless to say, I have a lot of things I'd like to talk to you about, but I know that,
I don't think they allow that on the air, do they?
No, we meant work.
Okay, Don. Anything you want to say, Don, that's all right with me. Listen, I said many times before you even came back down to start filming again that if you ever called, I'd be in a state of shock. thank God Talbot is here to talk, because I am.
What are you going to do this weekend?
Well, Beb, I'm just going to take it easy and enjoy this wonderful, lovely weather we're having here.
Are you running for office down here?
Beb, have you melted yet?
Oh, man. Hey, that's, oh, gosh. It's warmish, isn't it?
It is very warmish. This is resembling someplace in Southeast Asia.
Vietnam? Just let me throw that out at you. Have you seen the next show? What's happening with that?
Well, Mike, we don't know what the next show is yet.
That's right. We're off the cuff productions.
We're making this one up as we go along, you know, and hopefully we'll get lucky.
Now, I understand that A Boy and His Dog is on tonight at 8 o'clock. Is that true? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know. I can't keep track of that.
I think it's on Channel 6 tonight at 8.
I think it's WR in New York on cable.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But that was a great movie. What was that like making? Did you know that it would have the impact it would when you were making it, or?
Well, I mean, I just liked it because it was, you know, I didn't have to work with anybody else. It was just me and the dog.
Okay. I can certainly understand that after being on our set, sir.
You know, you don't have to worry about, talking back or...
wanting more airtime? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Extra hair and makeup people, none of that stuff. All you got is, a dog trainer and a dog. And
bunch of milk bones.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, I was attracted to it at the time. This is going back a few years now. I was not somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
I was attracted to it at the time because it was the first post-Holocaust, post-nuclear Holocaust film concept that I'd come across, and I thought it was very interesting. Unfortunately, I think it was slightly ahead of its time. But it's really hung in there. It's one of my favorite things.
It is a great movie, and also, I don't know if very many people know this, but the Vietnam picture, you did shoot that here, did you not?
Yes, Cease Fire. We shot it right here in Miami, just before I started Miami Vice.
That's right.
I'm going to get off the phone, so you...
Don, before you go, could you do one short thing for me?
What's that, Stan?
Just say, freeze, Major, Miami Vice, you're under arrest.
Absolutely, I'm not going to do that.
Well, all right, thank you. Next
Thanks.
call, please. Thank you, Don, for calling. Have a great weekend, buddy. You made mine.
And take care of this guy. He's a good one.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
See you, Mikey.
All right, buddy.
Oh, boy. Well, what can you do after that? Just the news, which we're already late for. And we'll be right back with Michael Talbot.
I wish I was in a land of cotton. All time will say I'm not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Excuse me, baby, I'm on the phone here. Excuse me.
Elvis Jr.?
I'm on the phone here. Hello?
Elvis Jr.
Hold on a second, Michael.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm on the phone right here. Don't you know who I am?
Say, you're some wacko.
Listen, if you want to use the phone, baby, you can hold on a minute. You can have a donut. You can have a jelly donut right there if you want to. Just hold on.
Throw one at her, Elvis. Throw a pizza box at her. You're the greatest. How you been?
Good. I've been waiting for your show this Friday night. I heard you got a real good one coming on.
You're going to enjoy it. There's a tribute to your father.
Stan?
What?
This is Stan. I heard that you sent a limo to get Michael today.
Right.
You want me to do the show next Saturday for my dad's anniversary when he died, you know what I'm saying? You're going to send the limo out to my phone booth.
Why don't we do the show from the phone booth?
That's a good idea.
I say we just broadcast live from your home there, King. King 2.
Did you hear about my book, Michael, that I got an agent. We're going to work on a book.
No, sir.
We're going to work on a book, and she wants to call it In the Ghetto, the real story of Elvis Jr., you know what I'm saying? My living conditions and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was thinking about a plot for me and you on Miami Vice, you know what I'm saying? Since you need a new partner and shit.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe you could find me like on a street corner, and you could be the only one that believes that I'm Elvis Jr., and maybe you can adopt me.
I like that.
What do you think?
Well, I like it, baby.
Listen, one more. We can kind of like audition right now because I know the guys down there, hopefully Don is still listening.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
Why don't we do that thing that you did last Saturday, do the freeze, and I'll come in after that, all right?
All right, you ready? Here we go. Freeze, Major. Miami Vice. You're under arrest.
That's right, Billy. Going to a party in the county jail. What do you think?
You're hired. Oh, look, they're coming to pick you up. Hear 'em?
I hear them now, Bill.
Well, hide from them, King.
I got to tell you that I've had to move phone booths a couple times because people have started to follow me around and stuff.
What outfit are you wearing? What are you wearing? One of Daddy's outfits?
It's been tough. Well, you know, I got one in my suitcase here, but I don't wear it recently because people they're just bothering me now.
Would it be that leather outfit from his NBC special?
How'd you know?
Oh, I bet you're sweating, aren't you?
I had to get it fitted down. Well, it's 95-degree heat. It's tough out here. You know what I'm saying, Bill?
Oh, man. Well, so what are you going to be doing coming up next week?
Well, it really depends. You know, I got an agent working for me now. We're going to try to do some. We're going to do Donahue, and we're going to do Good Morning America. We're going to do a couple of things. You know.
Well, say, Elvis Jr., can you really come out a week from tomorrow?
Well, listen, Stan, I got your number. I got your hotline number now. If you notice.
Hey, you've moved up in the world. You now have the hotline
so I can
number.
give you a call, and I'll let you know if I'm going to be in town next week. We could do something. We can get together.
Well, you know, next Saturday is a very big day, Elvis.
Next week. And,
next week's a big day. I mean, once next week is gone, man, nobody will care about Elvis anymore.
Well, I hope they still care about Elvis Jr. because I'm starting to make my way in the world now and getting some recognition and maybe we could do something with Miami Vice if if Michael has any pull down there. I think it'd be a good plot. You know, I'd be like his adopted son, and nobody else would believe him. And he could try to convince everybody every week. You know,
that's right. His former girlfriend.
I like it.
You can talk to Don about that. You can tell Don John, I'm not going to take any of his women away or anything like that. You know, I don't want him to get self-conscious or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe we could do something like from a pizzeria or something. What do you think?
Well, maybe that's where you could find me. You know, you could find me outside. You know, you can find me on the phone booth. You know, because people down here know where I'm at. I'm in phone booth.
In that leather outfit, it's probably tough to miss you.
Well,
what are you going to be doing this weekend?
And I'd like to say hi to the Coral Spring girls out there because they asked me to say hi to them, and they see me every once in a while. They pass by and they wave to me.
Ooh.
The girls out at Coral Springs, Parks and Recreation, they're really nice girls out there. And Stan?
Okay, Elvis.
Let me tell you, Stan, there's some nice women out there, buddy.
Well, that's big money out there, too.
Oh, yeah.
They had a house for sale out there for $365,000 the other day.
Well, Stan, can you afford that, buddy?
No, but I can, it's like everything else. I can look, can't I?
King Jr.?
You can mention that to Don and see, I'll get back to Stan. Maybe I'll leave a number at my new phone booth, and you can get back to me, buddy.
I'm going to do it for you.
Right, buddy?
Elvis?
Can I have a request?
Go ahead, buddy.
Love me tender. Can you do it for me? One time?
What do you want to do, buddy?
Love me tender.
Well, can you sing it with me? Because I heard you doing my daddy.
I'm gonna tear up.
Good when
I'm gonna tear up. I'm gonna tear up. Listen, Elvis, too. Go ahead, baby. It's yours. Go.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. Oh. Don't cry now, buddy. Don't cry. Let go now because people are starting to come around now. Ladies, finish my jelly donuts. I gotta go get some more jelly donuts. Thank you all very much. All
right, King. Have a good weekend.
Elvis has left the phone booth.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? This is going to drive me much crazy, Stan. I got to,
If we find out that he's one of the morning jocks on one of the other FM stations, it's going to be really,
I want to know. I want to meet this guy. He says I've met him. I don't know. Does he wear the outfit all the time? I don't know.
Okay,
Anyway.
We'll break and be right back. I'm Stan Major with Michael Talbott of Miami Vice on Winds.
Back to the Grove. I'll take.
Well, I used to live in Kendall Lakes and work here.
Ooh.
And I just took the turnpike every day. I didn't mess around with that trying to go through downtown. That's ridiculous.
I think that's the way to go.
So if you go the turnpike down to Kendall and then take Kendall up to South Dixie and then to Coconut Grove that way, I think it'd be a lot better for you.
All right, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Thanks, Al.
Let's take keep your questions down. Keep your questions short, your comments or whatever. One question from Michael Talbott. We'll try to take all the people who are holding on the line. Miami.
Hello.
Hi.
Go ahead, sir.
Michael.
Yes.
I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
Okay, there's a movie on the night, A Boy and Its Dog, right?
Yep.
Do you think if you would have had that part, you'd be Sonny right now?
I doubt it. Don does Sonny better than anybody, and he's the only Sonny as far as I'm concerned.
I saw that movie about 10 years ago, and I loved the movie, and I just found out when I looked at the paper today that Don played that part.
Yeah, that's him. He did a great job. Nobody else could do that but him.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your call. Miami.
Yeah?
Quickly, go ahead.
Do do you think Miami Vice has helped Miami in the entertainment business at all? Because 10 years ago, I haven't remembered seeing so many films and commercials being filmed here, and then, it makes me mad to hear Orlando, which hasn't contributed so many things that Miami has, and then getting two big facilities. And do you think...
I think it's done a great job. You have to understand that every week 40 million people watch Miami Vice producers in Hollywood watch and say, what the heck? These guys are down there shooting. Why don't we go down there?
Yeah.
So I think it has helped a great deal.
In fact, it's shaken them up out in Hollywood. The L.A. people are really concerned because they don't want this location shooting.
Yep. Thanks for calling.
Okay, let's take a call from Coral Springs.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Stan. How you doing?
Good.
Mike.
Yep.
Hey, is Don Johnson really from Wichita, Kansas?
I think he is. Yeah, that's correct. His father, I believe, has a farm up there somewhere. I don't know if it's Wichita, but he is from there, and he's a good old boy.
He went to Wichita High School South. I'm one of his old classmates.
Is that right?
Hey, look, enjoy the show. Tell Sandra I love her to death.
Okay, you got it. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
And we have some kind of commitment that Sandra's going to come out.
Oh, good.
Well, we do. I mean,
She's great.
That's what I hear through the grapevine.
Well, you'll have a lot
right,
of fun.
Joel? She's bluffing. I mean blushing, not bluffing, blushing. She better come out. Boy, I'll tell you. Delray Beach.
Hello, Mike.
Hi.
I met you at barbecue for Billy Bowman.
Oh, sure.
And really impressed with how personable you were, and really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Well, that was for a good cause there for Billy. Was it the one at the house, or was it for Wild Bill?
At the house.
The house, yeah. They're good guys up there. They do a great job for the community. Billy is involved in a lot of activities with children, and he does a great job. And he's my buddy, too.
Well, you're our buddy. We really enjoy it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Give my best to everybody. Have a great weekend.
Come on back to Delray.
Yes, sir, I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Pompano.
Stan.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Michael.
Yes, sir.
45 caliber automatic freaks. Is that what you use on the show?
No, I use a 380.
380?
Yeah, Browning. Don uses a 45.
I see.
I got a gold cup, though, at home.
You do?
Yeah.
Is Don going to still use that Bren 10 this year?
No, I don't believe he's using it this year.
I guess that company went out of business, didn't he?
I think they did. He's using a Smith & Wesson 45.
45. Absolutely fantastic. One more question. A couple years ago, MTV, you did their little thing up there with them, right? And you were talking about eating lunch out of girls' hair?
Eating lunch out of girls' hair. I don't remember it, but if I said it, I guess I did.
Okay. Well, I was just... Okay, well, I love your show.
Okay.
Stick with it.
Thanks. Eating lunch out of a girl's
I
hair.
don't know. I don't have time to think about it. Fort Lauderdale.
Hi, Stan. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
We're calling from the beautiful Stranahan House right now, and the Museum of Art Contemporaries wants to thank you for your contribution of the recipe, and thank Joel, and we'd like to know if you could help us get the rest of the crew and cast.
Okay, I'll work on it. Or better yet, Joel will work on it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
A mobile phone. Mobile?
Yes, hello, Stan?
Yes.
Hi. I spoke to you yesterday. I want to speak to Mike. Hey,
You're,
Mike.
you're the one that the customs guy stopped in Bangkok, right?
Yes. Listen, I told Stan yesterday, I've been in Australia. I just came back from all over Australia.
I was down there myself.
In Bangkok and in Hong Kong. And I'm a Miami guy. I love your show. And when they knew that I was from Miami, hey, Miami Vice.
Yeah. No, I get that, too, when I travel. I just was in Australia for a month.
Favorite show. Now, in Bangkok, I told Stan yesterday, I'm leaving the Bangkok for Hong Kong, and I'm late to get the plane. About 10 minutes ahead to catch the plane, and when the custom agent, as I'm leaving the airport, sees the passport that it's from Miami, he starts to talk to me about Miami Vice, asking about you and Taps and Crockett and something.
Okay, sir, we're running short of time. You told the story yesterday, and everybody heard it then. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for calling.
What do you want to say, Arlene?
I just wanted to tell you we're having a good time listening to you, so if you'd like to stretch...
Oh, no, come on.
Well, we can do the news in 30 minutes instead of an hour.
No, we want to hear the news. Because, besides, Michael has been here since about 2:30. It's fantastic.
I wanted him to come in here and swap my
don't
place, and he
start
can do the
on
news.
that now.
Haven't you ever
You've
wanted to
already
be a
got his
newscaster?
twin. What do you need him for?
A certain amount of continuity in my life, you know? I mean, I wouldn't have to worry about getting the names wrong or anything. It would be nice.
Michael, listen. It has been just, what can I say?
Well, thank you for, being a good supporter of the show and helping us out. And I got to thank everybody, like Don said, I'll just, ditto that. Everybody has really been great down here. And all your listeners, everybody has really bent over backwards to help us out, and we really appreciate it. And I'm going to, say this year we're not going to let you down. And
well, if we can, through the things that I do, if we can kind of get maybe you people re-enthused, we get re-enthused by that, and who knows where it can, maybe we can do it for a couple of more years.
Well, I hope so, because we got I'm sorry to dwell on this, but we've got a great crew, a lot of great people, and they're wonderful. They help us out in the office, production office, everybody works there, and on the set, and there's a lot of people behind it. It's not just the actors. It is it's a joint effort with all these wonderful technicians and people in L.A., and it's
You
been
will
great.
notice that as we close, there's still 7 people on the line. Isn't that something?
I apologize.
Now, Miami Vice is boring, and nobody in Miami likes it, and they don't want to talk about it, and,
Well, I'm sorry that I never got a chance to talk to the people that are still waiting, but if
Come
you
back
ever,
out sometime.
If you ever see me on the street, I'll be more than happy for a picture, autograph, whatever you need.
Or
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Come back sometime. Okay,
Thanks,
we'll
Dan.
see you tomorrow. We'll have the Don Johnson 5-minute interview tomorrow on telephone with Michael and Don. I'm Stan Major on Winds.
WINZ would like to thank Mrs. Rogers for bringing us Neil Rogers. No, he won't behave for us either. 10 to 2 middays on WINZ, 9:40 a.m., Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
94